You're so young and beautiful. And you have a wealthy fiancé? Why offer a huge reward for an heir?
President Tong, the tabloids caught everything clearly. James Chu just entered private room 888. He even called two hostesses. This James Chu is just like the other eight, no different at all. Why do you still insist on seeing it?
The Chu family is still a respectable family. I need concrete proof. Without evidence, I've already canceled 8 engagements. Canceling over rumors alone would put us in the wrong...
Once this one is over, you need to find someone else and have a son. To get the chairman's shares, don't let the chairman's adopted son win.
That man? He couldn't take them if he had 2 brains. Finally, I found someone clean with a similar background. I almost misjudged James Chu.
Speaking of which, brother-in-law, why did you agree to help me get the inheritance? My sister is your real fiancé, after all.
Sebastian Tong? What's he doing here? Plotting with my fiancé to take my inheritance?
That woman won't let me touch her before the wedding. And now she wants a prenuptial agreement? She clearly doesn't trust me.
It's not just you. Just because I'm adopted, she treats me like a thief. She won't let me touch company business.
Sherlin Tong is just the biological daughter. But you, young Master Tong, are capable and bold. With a little push, you can surely take over the entire Tong clan.
Brother-in-law, you took the words right out of my mouth. Don't worry. Once I get the shares from that old man, the Chu clan will be our top partner.
What a complete idiot. So much easier to fool than Sherlin Tong.
Nice move, James Chu. I thought you were decent and clean. So I considered you a good marriage partner. But you dare target my Tong clan? Fine then. Don't blame me if I destroy you and that loser Sebastian Tong.
President Tong, I'll prepare the cancellation announcement and find new alliance candidates.
No need. Pretend tonight never happened. The engagement remains.
But President Tong, the chairman said, only if you have a son before young Master Sebastian. Can you inherit his shares? You can't settle for a man like him.
He just wants me to have a son. It doesn't have to be with James Chu. Go find me a man with good genes, but poor and easy to control. I'm offering a huge reward for an heir.
Wait, President Tong? Yes, ma'am, right away. President Xi, bad news. President Tong isn't canceling.
What? With the previous 8 cheaters, she dumped them instantly. Why is it different with James Chu?
There's even worse news. Not only is she keeping him, she wants a poor man with good genes for her huge reward for an heir.
A poor man? Sherlin, I don't know what happened to you, but I'll be whoever you want me to be. Did you find the people?
They're all the absolute worst creeps. You'll definitely stand out.
Honestly, with my looks, I'd outshine any celebrity.
True. I'll get some normal guys then.
Is this you?
Of course it's me. Well, Miss Tong, don't I look better in person than in my photos?
Next.
Girl, he can have children with you and will absolutely never having an argument with you.
Get out. Which trash pile did you find these losers in?
President Tong, there's one last one. It's the highlight. Take a look. Next.
Hello, Miss Tong. I'm ENG. I'm 187 centimeters tall, 75 kilograms. Got bachelor's and master's from University A. Dual degree in bioengineering and finance. No bad habits. In good health. Here's my medical report.
Your qualifications are indeed superior. Good vibes, too. I think you've got a death wish. Trying a romance scam on me, Sherlin Tong? Xiao Chen, call security and drag him out.
I'm not a scammer. Please don't kick me out. I need money. My mum passed away long ago. My dad remarried. He only cares about the son my stepmom had. My sister needs heart surgery, and I need the money. I had no other choice.
I've verified his story, it's true.
A biased dad, a dead mom, a sick sister, a broken man. Truly the perfect canary constitution. Fine, him it is. 4 p.m.
Sister, why did you stop talking? Did I say something wrong? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. If you're unhappy, you can punish me. Please don't be angry.
I just thought of some things. Nothing to do with you. Don't overthink it. You performed well last night. This is your reward.
Sister, let me drive you to work.
No,
You lasted so long last night. Your back must be sore now. Driving is a small thing. Let me do it for you.
Sherlyn, are you in your room? I'm at your door.
my fiancé is here. He can't find out about us yet. Get dressed and hide.
Sister, where should I hide?
Sherlyn, are you in there?
Why are you here?
Sherlyn, are you avoiding me?
No,
Really? I want to finalize the joint development plan for the West City plot, but your assistant keeps saying you're busy.
I have been very busy lately. The West City plot is in its final stage.
What about just now? You hung up as soon as you heard my voice? Aren't you avoiding me on purpose? What's wrong? Your face is so red. Are you not feeling well?
No, it's just a bit stuffy. The letter of intent from the Chu clan is being processed. I'll notify you when there's a result.
What's that on your neck? Let me see.
Nothing. Actually, I've looked at the letter of intent. I think it looks fine. I'll sign and stamp it at the office later.
Good, Sherlyn. We'll be family soon. We should skip some of the red tape. You can try to trust me more. Sherlyn, don't resist me. I'll be your strongest support. I can even give you a child so you can secure the Tong family shares.
Leave now.
Sherlyn, what are you looking at? Who are you and when did you get here?
I'm President Tong's newly hired personal secretary. I'm here to pick up President Tong for work.
Personal secretary? Sherlyn, what gigolo joint did Xiao Chen find this guy in? A piece of work like this? Actually coming to work? Hope he's not just a useless pretty face.
Thanks for the compliment on my looks, President Chu. But please don't worry about my work ability. It's even more outstanding than my appearance.
You.
President Tong, shall we head to work?
Let's go.
Sherlyn Tong. Isn't this our custom couples watch? Why is it on his wrist?
President Chu, what are you doing?
Shut up. It's not your place to speak.
Ian Shi is my personal secretary. He'll be with me for all important occasions from now on. I bought a watch for my own man to keep up appearances. And the problem? Why do I need to explain to you?
Sherlyn, you...
President Chu, please don't be angry. It was all due to my lack of consideration. I didn't realize you'd care about who President Tong hires. He even questions the gifts she gives others. If I'd known, I wouldn't have shown up today. But President Chu, you two aren't even married yet, and you're already so controlling? If you actually get married, President Tong wouldn't have any freedom at all. I suggest you don't do this. Being too controlling really hurts the relationship.
Who do you think you are? You think you can tell me what to do?
President Chu, why are you angry again? I didn't expect you to be so petty, President Chu. I'll give the watch back to you then. It wouldn't be good if a little secretary like me affected your relationship.
James Chu, have you had enough? As the president of the Chu group, you have less grace than my secretary.
Sherlyn Tong, what do you mean? I'm your fiancé. You gave my watch to a lowly secretary and even yelled at me for him. Do you have any respect for me?
James Chu, that's enough! If you keep making a scene like this, there's no need for our partnership to continue.
Sherlyn, I'm sorry. I just care about you too much. That's why I got emotional just now.
This James Chu, he's quite flexible for the sake of the Tong family assets.
Sherlyn, don't be mad, okay?
Enough. I'm heading to the office.
It's fine as long as you're not angry. Uncle Tong is hosting a family dinner at noon. He invited me too. Sherlyn, see you later. Some things, no matter how expensive they look, are still low class at the core. You pauper better know your place so you don't embarrass yourself.
I'm sorry, sis. I almost ruined your relationship with President Chu.
Stop acting. We don't have much of a relationship to ruin anyway. You're quick on your feet, and you have a silver tongue too. Go find Xiao Chen to handle your onboarding at the office. You'll be my secretary from now on.
You got it, sis. I'll make sure you're satisfied.
Don't worry, everything is settled. Once news of the ancient tomb in the West City plot leaks out, her money will be down the drain. She'll also face huge penalties from the Chu clan.
That's great, brother-in-law. I'll tell the old geezer the news before the dinner tonight. Then I'll use my land to partner with the Chu clan instead. The old geezer will definitely give me the CEO position.
Young Master Tong, you're brilliant. I really didn't pick the wrong partner.
Just wait for the show tonight.
What an idiot. Those two in the Tong family are interesting. Adopting a loser like this over their own daughter, Sherlin, once that idiot Sebastian Tong takes over the Tong clan. I have 100 ways for the Chu clan to bleed it dry. Blame yourself for running the Tong clan so well. You're in our way. Sherlin, once that idiot Sebastian Tong takes over the Tong clan. I have 100 ways for the Chu clan to bleed it dry. Blame yourself for running the Tong clan so well. You're in our way.
Check the backgrounds of Sebastian and James Chu, then sell our Southside plot to the Tong clan for cheap.
So that's what you're planning. Humph. And then I'll just beat them at their own game. Ian, I have an important task for you.
Consider it done.
You rebellious daughter! Look at what you've done! There's an ancient tomb cluster under that West District plot. The archaeology team is moving in immediately. Development is frozen indefinitely. Billions of dollars down the drain.
Dad, don't move. Don't let your anger affect your health. My sister just wanted to help the group's development. Maybe it's just bad luck. And an oversight.
That's right. Sister is busy all day. It's natural she might slip up. But the price is indeed high this time. Billions!
Sherlin, what's going on here? Sherlin, given our bond, I shouldn't bring this up now, but this West City District plot can't be developed. According to the joint development agreement we signed, Tong clan must pay Chu clan 20 million penalty.
We already lost billions, and now we have to pay penalties too. Are you trying to ruin the Tong clan?
Dad, don't worry. Vivian and I just bought a plot. South City Land has the papers. More potential than West City District. I wanted to surprise you, but now it can be used for this emergency.
Uncle, if the land is in Sebastian's hands, our letter of intent is still valid. We can even increase the investment.
Good. Sebastian, you are the one with vision and responsibility. At the critical moment, I can really count on you. The position of president can't be held by reckless people anymore. From tomorrow on, Sebastian, you'll take over as president.
If he's the president, what about me?
Sherlin, you should just put company matters aside and focus on marrying Jason.
On what grounds?
What do you mean, why? Jason is handsome and comes from a good family. As a woman, how can you not be satisfied marrying him?
Veg, I won first prize in the Mathematical Olympiad.
Just a stupid trophy. What's wrong with giving it to your brother? Don't cry, Sebastian. Daddy will buy you better toys.
Mom, I'm clearly your biological daughter. He's just adopted. Why do you always favor him?
There is no why. Blame yourself for not being born a son.
After all these years, I worked hard to prove I'm better than Sebastian. But you haven't changed at all. All you do is favor this loser.
How dare you talk about your brother like that?
I've heard the chairman of the Tong group is insane. I didn't believe it at first, but I've seen it for myself today.
You? Who are you calling insane?
Did I say something wrong? Instead of loving your excellent biological daughter, you favor a useless adopted son. Only an insane person would be this stupid.
Let me see. How does it feel now? Does your face hurt?
That scratch is so shallow, it'll heal if you don't look soon. What's all the fuss about?
Boss, my face hurts, but my heart hurts even more. You saved the bankrupt Tong clan and worked 5 years to build the Tong clan into this. But now that the company is stable, some crazy guy wants to give your presidency to that party boy who fails every single exam. Boss, I really feel for you.
How does he know so much? The bad debts from 5 years ago. All my work these past 5 years. He even knows Sebastian Tong failed every exam in college. 5 years ago. He was still in college then, right?
Who do you think you are? This is Tong family business. It's not your place to come on.
Dad, even a regular secretary knows how important this position is to the company. But you treat it as a family matter based on your personal whim? Don't you think you're being too selfish?
I'm a Tong clan employee. If it fails, I'm jobless. Why can't I speak up?
Bankrupt? One more word of nonsense and I'll kill you.
Boss, just voicing concern. Why is Chairman Tong angry again?
Dad, why waste your breath on them? You're the chairman.
As the current president, you made a major mistake, causing huge losses for the group. As chairman, it's only natural for me to fire her. Sherilyn Tong, this is your termination notice. Take it. Get out of the Tong clan.
Chairman Tong, before you jump to conclusions, you might want to see clearly which plot of land President Tong actually bought.
This guy's presence is actually quite strong when he's serious.
Sister, how was my acting just now? Was I cool enough?
I don't know where you got your fake news. I never bought that plot in the West District. And I didn't sign that flawed contract with the Chu clan. The one I actually signed, Eve, is for this plot in Southside New District. At 30% below market price. I bought it from the C family and I reached a preliminary letter of intent for future development. Now, do you still want to use bad decision as an excuse? To fire a president who brings such profit to the group? The other shareholders probably won't agree.
Impossible. Why would the C family sell to her so cheaply?
The Xie family is always so arrogant. Why such a discount?
How can this be? Brother-in-law, didn't you say?
Shut up. Sherilyn, how did you get such generous terms from the Z family?
Oh? You sound disappointed that I didn't fall for the trap.
Of course not. I'm glad you avoided the pitfall.
All right, just a misunderstanding. Food's getting cold. Let's eat first. We can talk while we eat.
Sherilyn, please take a seat.
Sit here. President Tong, you love this. Try some.
Sherilyn, can we finally set our wedding date?
This one tastes good too. Try it, President Tong.
Sherilyn, Jason has a point. You've been engaged for so long. It's time to set the date.
Here comes the airplane. Why are you all looking at me? Eat up.
There's no rush to get married.
As you wish. The shares I hold, only for the Tong family. The first grandson. Whoever has the first grandson gets it.
Conceiving isn't that easy. What if she really has a son first?
You're asking me? How should I know?
Doesn't matter if I get pregnant. Just make sure she never can. Cordyceps and fish maw soup is cooking. Find a way to drug her portion.
I'm going to the restroom.
President Tong, I'll go take a work call. Sister, your family are such monsters. If you didn't have me, what would you do? Drugging my sister, are you? Have a taste yourself.
It's done. My stomach hurts so much.
Vivian, what's wrong?
Who did you drug?
Don't just stand there. Get her to the hospital now.
How did Vivian Lin get poisoned? Poison that causes infertility. Why aren't you driving? Why are you in the back seat?
You don't look happy, sister. So I came to cheer you up.
Okay, stop fooling around. I have questions for you.
Ask away, sister. I'll tell you everything.
About my sister-in-law's poisoning. Was it you?
I saw your brother drug your soup, so I swapped your bowls. I didn't know what it was then. I just won't let anyone hurt you.
No one's cared for me like this. Everything he did tonight is way beyond what a canary does. His appearance, was it really a coincidence? ENG, how do you know my family so well? Did you investigate me?
I didn't. I heard it from Sister Chen today.
So Xiao Chen told him? I thought he... I'm overthinking it. But just knowing this... He'd do all this for me? Do you really have no other motive?
I really don't. Sister, please don't be angry. I'm just repaying your kindness. If you don't like it, I'll stop.
Repayment? So it's just repayment? It's fine. You did a good job.
Whew. Almost got caught. If Sherlyn knew I loved her, that this was all planned, she'd definitely kick me out.
Isn't this good enough? Why am I craving love again? Hide and stay quiet.
Sherlyn, I'm glad you're still here. Get out, let's talk.
What is it? Just say it from there.
Sherlyn, I really knew nothing about today. You believe me, right?
I need to keep acting with James Chu. Of course you're my fiancé. Who else would I trust?
That's good. I'll send a new letter of intent to the Tong clan. Let's resign, okay?
Send it to Xiao Chen.
Even though Vivian Lin can't have children anymore, your brother can easily have kids. Let's get married soon. I'll give you a child, okay? Sherlyn, what's wrong? Hey, where's your secretary? Where is he? Let me drive you back.
I sent him away. I want to be alone. You should go too.
Sister, your car is so cramped. My legs are all cramped up.
You knew it was small, so why squeeze in here? Get out and drive already.
But sis, don't you want to have a baby? I haven't forgotten my primary task. They say the more exciting it is, the easier it is to conceive.
Stop it. James Chu hasn't gone far yet. My parents might come out any minute.
Then, please, try your best to stay quiet, sis.
Good morning, President Xie.
Little Zhang, what are you doing here?
President Xie, you're the chairman of your own company, yet you're playing secretary here. There are so many documents waiting for your signature. You can't just ignore them.
Fine, I'll find time to go back and sign them later. Don't bring so many people to find me. If my identity is exposed, you're dead. Sister Chen, let me take that. You sprained your ankle? You need to rest.
I sprained my ankle?
Yes. You sprained your ankle.
Oh, right? My ankle does hurt a bit. I'll leave today's work to you then.
My pleasure.
Why are you here? Didn't I tell you to stay home?
Little Sister Chen sprained her ankle. I'm here to help. After all, I am your secretary.
Fine. As you wish. Did Xiao Chen ask you to bring this in?
No. I prepared this myself. The 3 people on this list are the Deputy Finance Director and Project Department Manager, and your father's old driver. In the last 3 months, they've all took bribes from Sebastian Tong. That's how the land with the ancient tomb cluster passed every audit to get to you. The owner behind that land is also your brother. He knew it was about to blow up, so he tried to trick you into buying it. Luckily, you found out in time. Now he's stuck with that tomb site and the 2 plots he used as collateral.
Your investigation was very detailed and fast. Even my professional team would have taken some time to dig this up. So I'm curious. You're someone who sells his body to solve your troubles. With no power or background, how did you find all this information so clearly in such a short time?
Sis, E.
And last time, I just asked you to pick a safe project already in progress. But within half a day, you got the She Group's core investment plot at such a low price. Ian, who exactly are you?
Sis, I can explain. Well,
You're still too green after all. You're so flustered you can't even speak. I saw your resume. It says you have a Microsoft Certified Solutions Expert certificate. You're an expert in computer system design. You must have hacked into Sebastian Tong's computer, right?
ah,
With your education? How do you have old classmates in the C group? Is that how you got the land through the back door?
yes. You're so smart, sis. You figured it out.
Why so nervous? Your methods might be a bit shady, but they're very effective. Thank you.
No need to thank me, sis. It's the least I could do. After all, I'm yours, heart and soul.
Cut it out.
Sis, do you feel like Vivian Lin can't have children anymore? Then you won't need me anymore.
James Chu has a point. Just because Vivian Lin can't conceive doesn't mean Sebastian's line is over. He's a man. If he wants, he'll find a way to produce a Tong family grandson.
Then you should hurry up even more, sis.
What's the rush? At least my child is guaranteed to have Tong family blood. But Sebastian's might not be. As for James Chu, he's even less trustworthy. For the follow-up development of the Southside plot, I need more reliable and powerful investors. I've scheduled a dinner with She family members today to officially thank them for transferring that land to me last time. Get ready. You're coming with me.
The Xie family? I'm going too. Sis, E. I'm just a new little secretary. An important dinner with Xie family seniors. Is it okay for me to go? If I mess up, I might ruin things for you. Maybe Sister Chen should go instead.
Didn't you say Xiao Chen sprained her ankle? She and you are the only ones I trust now. Since she can't make it, you're up. Do a good job. If you help things go smoothly with the Shea group tonight, I'll give you a big bonus.
Yes, I'll do my best, sister.
I wonder if I'll meet the head of the Shi family. They say he's young but sharp and ruthless. He gets every project he wants. And makes a fortune every time. I'd love to ask for some advice.
Wow, you think that highly of me, sister? But sister, you aren't just a project I've set my sights on. If I want someone, I'll get them too.
Special Assistant Zhang, what's the deal with the CEO of the Tong Group? President Xie personally told us to host her. He even wants us to give her the Southside Development Project. Since when is President Xi so generous?
Don't ask questions, you shouldn't. Just do it.
Special Assistant Zhang, Director Wang, sorry to keep you waiting.
President Xi. President Xi.
Director Wang, you're mistaken. We're meeting President Tong. Just play along. President Xie is busy with something.
Oh, look at my memory. Sorry, President Tong. My memory is shot. My mistake. Don't mind me.
It's fine. Really? It's our first meeting. It's understandable. We'll get to know each other soon.
Exactly. We'll be working together a lot. Please, have a seat.
You're too kind, President Xu. Sit here. Special Assistant Zhang, Director Wang, please. Sit.
Assistant Shi, sit down too.
Ian Shi, do you know each other? How do they know your name, and why are they so nice?
I helped Special Assistant Zhang's grandma when she fell. He thinks I'm a hero. He helped me with that land deal last time.
Helping an elderly person like that. You really are brave. This toast is for Special Assistant Zhang and the Tong clan. And thanks to both of you for coming.
Sister, you're trying for a baby. Drink milk instead.
Ian Shi, don't be rude.
Clear the wine. Bring some milk.
Special Assistant Zhang, I'm so sorry.
No problem. I'm tired of wine anyway.
Yeah, I love milk.
These Shi family members are acting weird.
Ahem. Director Wang, about the Southside plot project we discussed. Let's finalize it now.
That's not how you talk business.
Finalized. Here's our proposal. Tell us what you need, President Tong. We'll make it happen.
You have the proposal ready already? ENG, what are you doing?
Sister, time is money. Let's get straight to the point.
Tong Group leads, Z Group pays, split profits, but She Group covers losses. Is this for real?
Are you unhappy with anything, President Tong? Just say the word. We can negotiate.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Who put the photo in the proposal? 2 months bonus, docked.
The C family is being surprisingly nice. They're basically giving us free money. But why? I've never worked with them before.
The She family's new. The head of the She family admires you, sister. Or, I heard that young leader is still single. He's very picky. Maybe he has a crush on you?
Stop talking nonsense.
If, just if. That President Xi, are you really proposing to me? Will you agree?
No.
The Xi family is top-tier elite. If you marry into them, it would be a huge boost for your career.
Wealthy families? I've had 9 fiancés from elite families. And the result? Lustful, greedy, calculating, even malicious. Basic loyalty and trust between a couple became a luxury. I don't want to spend my life wondering if my partner is cheating, or when they'll stab me in the back for the inheritance. Instead of that, I'd rather find someone myself. Have a child, just one child. There won't be so much fighting then. I'll give him all my energy and resources. And my career? That's enough.
Don't you want to actually marry someone you love and spend your life together?
True love? As long as I stand high enough, with enough power and money in my hands, that kind of love might be purer and more controllable.
Power and money.
Why? I'm his son too, but he only has eyes for that woman's son. Why?
Tears only work on those who love you. For those who don't, crying your eyes out is useless.
All these years, and you haven't changed a bit, Sherlin, but why? Now that I finally have power and money, does it seem like I have even less chance to be with you?
What's wrong? Did I scare you? Don't be afraid. As long as you stay well behaved like this, don't be like those men. Two-faced, telling lies. I don't mind you staying by my side as my personal secretary. After all, this kid is pretty good in every way. Keeping him around for fun isn't bad.
I'll be good, miss.
By the way, your sister is at City Hospital, right? Have you raised enough for her surgery?
Oh, it's nothing serious. Don't worry, miss.
Nothing serious?
I'm not a liar. Don't kick me out. I need the money. My mum passed away years ago. My dad remarried. He only cares about my stepmother's son. My sister needs money for heart surgery. I had no other choice. My sister was very sick. But now, we've raised the money for her heart surgery. She'll be fine once it's done. Don't worry.
That's good. Speaking of which, City Hospital is just around that corner, right? Let's stop by and see your sister.
Miss, there's no need to go. Since you paid me, I should focus all my energy on working for you. Why trouble you with my matters? We can't let her go. I can't let the truth out until I have a good explanation.
Actually, I'm a bit jealous of you and your sister. You might be struggling, but at least you care for each other and rely on each other. Unlike me and Sebastian Tong, siblings only in name. We're practically at each other's throats. You're staying here to make money and ignoring her. She's all alone waiting for surgery. She must miss her brother. Let's go. To the hospital.
This Cheryl Xie, gaming again and not answering my calls. Come in.
Bro, you're here! Who? Who is this pretty lady?
Sherry, she's my girlfriend. I told you about. She came specifically to see you today.
Wow, so you're my sister-in-law? Hello? Hello, Sherry. Don't be afraid of the surgery tomorrow. I won't let anything happen to you. Thanks, sister-in-law, but it's just appendicitis. What's there to be afraid of? You're all so worried. It's making me blush. Appendicitis?
Vivian, my sister. She's young and timid. Congenital heart disease surgery is high risk. I'm afraid she'll panic and won't be able to handle it. I've been telling her it's just appendicitis. She doesn't know the truth. Your sister-in-law is doing this for your own good. Rest well and listen to the doctor. We'll be heading out now.
Cheryl Z. Her surname is Z.
This isn't good. And what about you?
Ian Shi. Are you actually Sean Ji? The new head of the Shi group? Shan Xie?
My mom nearly died during a difficult birth to have her. Her surname was She. To honor her, Dad gave my sister Mom's name, and both their surnames, that's why she's Cheryl Shea, and I'm Ian She. Also, because of that difficult birth, my sister's health is...
Sister-in-law, did my name cause a misunderstanding? I'm sorry, it's all my fault. I'm just a burden to my brother. Sherry, don't cry. I don't blame you. I just overthought things.
Vivian, now that it's cleared up, let's go home. Let her get some rest. Vivian, let me explain.
Fine. Go ahead.
President Tong, you called for me?
Investigate Sean Ji, the new head of the Ji family. Give me all his information.
President Tong, you finally come around. Did you feel President Xi's sincerity during the talks last night? Planning a marriage alliance with the Xi group?
Cut the talk. Just do it.
Yes, yes, yes. Right away. Immediately. Still can't reveal President Xi's identity just yet.
I've approved this project. Everything is fine.
President Xi, good news! President Tong asked me to check your files. She's finally interested in you. I already left the files in President Tong's office. President Xi, good news! President Tong asked me to check your files. She's finally interested in you. I already left the files in President Tong's office.
I'm screwed. Vivian already suspects me.
President Xie, you finally made it to the office. Where are you going now? The documents aren't signed yet. You have 2 meetings coming up.
Cancel them. Cancel all of them. She's still here. She hasn't had time to look yet.
What are you doing here? Didn't I give you 2 days off?
I missed you, so I came back early. You're so busy. Have you had lunch?
I've eaten. Why did you come in?
Nothing much. Just wanted to see you.
If there's nothing, get out. I'm very busy.
Sure, you working hard? I'll head out. Call me if you need anything.
That was quick. A. Height, weight, measurements, and blood type are identical. Even the names are so similar. Ian Shi. You still dare say you're not Sean Ji? You went to such lengths to wrap yourself as a poor canary? What are you really after, coming to me? He showed up so fast. Let's see what else you're up to. I just finished reading, and he's already at the door. That was way too fast.
President Tong, there's only one left. This is the highlight. Take a look. Next. President Tong, you've finally seen the light. Did you go talk to the Shi family about a partnership last night? Did you feel President Shea's sincerity and decide to marry into the Shea family? You're the one tipping him off. When did you two get in touch?
Fine. Since you want to play along, then I'll play the game with you.
President Tong, there are a few files for you to sign. Where are you? I'll bring the files over to you.
I'm at a hotel.
A hotel? What are you doing there?
I think relying on just one person for an heir isn't safe enough. So I found another college student myself.
What? Another? You found another one? Does Mr. Sean know?
She doesn't need to know. Just leave the files in my office. I'll be back at the office in 2 hours. All right, that's enough. He's here.
President Xi, this is bad. President Tong found another college student to have an heir. They're at a hotel now.
What? Which hotel?
I don't know. President Tong didn't say.
Go find out now. What are you waiting for? It's like this every time. Where did you hide him?
Hide who?
That shameless, flirty man? It's been less than 20 minutes, and he's already finished and left? Sis, this one you found is way too pathetic. Sis, am I not serving you well enough? If you're not satisfied, you can tell me. I've never been with a woman before. I'm inexperienced, but I can learn. Sis, don't look for anyone else, okay?
In what capacity are you making demands? As my lover? Or as the head of the Xi group? Shang Xie.
Sis,
You've been so calculating, packaging yourself as a poor thing to get close to me. Shang Xie, what is your real purpose?
sis, I can explain, but I don't know where to start.
Then explain, starting with Xiao Chen. I've been in charge of the company for 5 years. Xiao Chen has been with me for 4. She was the person I trusted most. She knew every secret of the company. I even entrusted my private matters to her. And yet, a person like that actually betrayed me. Shan Xie, how much did you pay to bribe her? What did you use to threaten her?
Sister, it's not what you think.
Then what is it?
I didn't bribe her, and I didn't threaten her.
Oh?
She was already one of my people.
What did you say?
4 years ago, when she joined the Tong group, I was the one who arranged it. She has always been my person.
4 years. The person I trusted most. It was actually a mole planted by the Xie family. Shang Xie? Why did you do this?
Sister, don't be afraid. I had Xiao Chen stay with you all these years. But she never leaked any of your company's trade secrets. I never let her do anything that would harm you.
He's right. There really were no trade secret leaks. Not even once. Besides, with the power of the Xi family. Never mind 4 years ago. Even with the Tong group today, they wouldn't need a commercial spy for such a troublesome scheme. Then why did you do it? What do I have that's worth all this planning?
You?
What?
I said. I did it all for you. Sister, I've liked you for a long time.
I don't understand. Have we met before?
Of course you don't understand. Because back then, you wouldn't have noticed a pathetic little boy crying in the corner.
Why? I'm his son too, but he only has eyes for that woman's son. Why?
Tears that only work on those who love you. For those who don't, they're useless, even if you cry them dry.
That boy. Was you?
It was me. From that day on, I fought desperately to take everything from that bastard and gain power.
That boy. Was you?
It was me. From that day on, I fought desperately to take everything from that bastard, doing whatever it took to become powerful. I hated that I was born too late. Before I could stand before you, you were already getting married. So I could only send Xiao Chen to you first to protect you in my place.
Protect me? So, those failed engagements.
Were all you're doing? I'm the one who leaked the news of James Chu hiring hostesses.
Shanxie, are you saying that all the trashy men I've met over the years, that was all thanks to your sabotage?
I wouldn't put it like that. They weren't good people to begin with. I just helped you see their true faces sooner.
Then should I be thanking you? Thanks for helping me dodge those bullets in advance. Thanks to you, I've become famous in our circle. As a professional at breaking off engagements,
No need to thank me, sis. I did this of my own free will. I was wrong. Sis, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have hidden it from you. I shouldn't have acted on my own. You can hit me or scold me. Just don't ignore me.
I tried my best, but my parents never even looked at me. I gave up on being loved a long time ago. But in a place I didn't know, there was actually someone like this, just because of one casual sentence I said back then. He kept me in his heart and did so much for me all these years.
Sis, say something, please. Don't look at me like that. I'm scared. I know you hate being lied to. I know you hate being manipulated. But sis, I really can't afford to lose you. Please don't send me away, even if you despise me now. I beg you, let me stay by your side as your secretary, to protect you, okay? I'll be very good. Really, I'll listen to everything you say. I'll do whatever you want me to do. Just please, don't drive me away. Sis.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you for loving me so much. Thank you. For appearing in my dark world.
Sis, you're not mad at me anymore?
I'm not an ungrateful person. I can tell who is truly being good to me. I can see that clearly. You, the head of the she group, came to be my little secretary, serving tea, and at my beck and call. Don't you feel mistreated?
Not at all. Not even a little bit. Sis, I fought so hard for power, just so one day I'd have the status to stand by your side, whether as the head, a secretary, or a lover in the shadows. As long as I'm by your side, in any role, I am more than willing. As long as I'm by your side, in any role, I am more than willing.
I can't afford the head of the she group to be my secretary. It's a waste of talent.
You can use me however you like, sis. Then for today, I'll start by being your lover.
Good performance.
Of course. Any task you give me must be completed. By the way, there's also this. James Chu and Sebastian Tong are completely trapped by those two plots. Their capital chain is totally broken now. Their bank loans are due. If they don't get new funding, they're both finished. James Chu and Sebastian Tong are completely trapped by those two plots. Their capital chain is totally broken now. Their bank loans are due. If they don't get new funding, they're both finished.
Then they're just one step away from ruin.
I've been so good, sis. Is there a reward? I'll get this nuisance out of your world sooner or later.
A lowly secretary hanging around Sherlin all day. Once I take over the Tong clan, he's the first homewrecker I'll kick out.
James Chu, barging in like this, is something wrong?
I'll get this nuisance out of your world sooner or later.
A lowly secretary hanging around Sherlin all day. Once I take over the Tong clan, he's the first homewrecker I'll kick out.
James Chu, why the rush? Is something wrong?
Sherlin, I just got word Sebastian Tong found a woman on the side. She just tested pregnant. It's a boy. She's heading to the Tong family old mansion to see your father for shares.
The final step can begin now. Let's go to the old mansion.
All right, Jade. Sit down. Don't stand. You'll get tired.
Dad, I checked. Jade is having a boy.
Good, Jade. Sit down. Don't tire yourself out.
Dad, I've confirmed it. It's a boy.
Sebastian, you finally did something right. Don't worry about the shares. I'll give them to you today.
But does Vivian Lin know?
Sebastian Tong, are you even human? How much money did I take from my family for your land? I emptied my pockets for you, and you found someone else to have a child with? Who does she think she is? I am your legally wedded wife!
How? How did you know? Who told you? It was you, Sherlin Tong. You told her, didn't you? Stop acting crazy. Use some sense. Sherlin Tong, you told her, didn't you? Are you crazy?
I'm being crazy? You had a kid with another woman, and you say I'm crazy?
Vivian, listen to me. You can't conceive anymore. That's a fact. Why did I do it? To get the Tong family shares, so we can live a good life later.
Enough out of you! You've disgraced the Tong family.
She's just a tool. Once the baby's born, I'll kick her out and cut her off. The child will call you mom. We'll be the perfect happy family. Isn't that great?
Sebastian Tong, you think I want this?
Enough! You've brought shame to the Tong family.
She's just a means to an end. After the baby's here, I'll send her away for good. The child will be yours. We'll be the happiest family. Doesn't that sound good?
Sebastian Tong, do you think I care? The Lin family might not be the Tongs, but we're still reputable in the imperial capital. Even if I can't have kids, plenty of men would marry me. I'd rather adopt from an orphanage, a child with no blood relation to me, rather than raising one that you had with another woman.
Vivian, calm down.
Sebastian Tong, I want a divorce. And pay back every cent you borrowed from the Lin family.
Fine, divorce. Think I care? Once I inherit Tong family shares, women will be lining up to marry me. Your family's little money? Sebastian Tong, don't give a damn. Divorce then. You think I care? When I get those shares, women will be begging to marry me. Your family's pocket change? I, Sebastian Tong, don't need it.
All right, don't argue with her. That Vivian Lin. I was never really happy with her. So arrogant. No poise at all. Good riddance. Now, just take care of Jade, ensure the baby is born safe and sound. Don't worry about anything else. I'll sign the transfer contract today. Here, I'll sign it. Write your name as the transferee.
Wait, you can't give him these shares. Stop. He can't have those shares.
Sherlin Tong, what are you doing now? Dad already said, whoever has the first Tong grandson gets the shares. You're just jealous. I waited until I confirmed the gender before bringing her here. If you don't believe me, we can go to the hospital and check again.
It's not the gender I'm doubting. I doubt the child Jade is carrying is even a Tong. Dad, if any pregnant woman could get shares, are you going to give the Tong fortune to a total stranger?
Sherlin Tong, are you crazy?
Dad, if anyone could just bring in a pregnant woman to get shares, are you really giving the Tong family assets to a non-relative?
Sherlin Tong, what's wrong with you today? Everyone knows I'm not Dad's biological son. It's been over 20 years. Even Mom and Dad have accepted me, and you're bringing this up now? Is this fun?
Sherlyn, though Sebastian isn't our biological son, but after all these years, we've long been a family. Aren't you breaking your brother's heart by saying this?
You're right. He's not yours. But he is Dad's.
What did you say?
Dad cares so much about bloodlines and legacy. Did you really believe he'd leave his shares to an adopted son with no blood relation? Sebastian Tong isn't an orphan at all. He's Dad's illegitimate son from an affair when he was young. The mother died of illness long ago. Dad brought him back and lied to you, saying he was an orphan.
Is she telling the truth?
For over 20 years, you've been helping an illegitimate son?
How could you do this to me?
Enough! I just wanted a son. What did I do wrong? It's been so many years. Sebastian's biological mother is long dead. I haven't looked for anyone else since. Is there any point in pursuing these trivial matters now?
Trivial? What if I told you Sherlyn isn't your biological daughter and gave all the Tong family shares to Sherlyn? Would you still think it's trivial? It only hurts when the knife is in you. What a shame! I'm not as shameless as you.
Enough! Enough! I don't have time to argue about this ancient history.
Sherlyn, I'm sorry. I haven't been a good mother all these years.
Since you knew Sebastian was my son, why did you say Jade's baby has no relation to the Tong family?
Because it's not Sebastian Tong's child at all.
Are you crazy? How would I not know? If the child is mine, I found the girl myself. The child is mine. You're saying this because I'm inheriting the shares. You're just jealous and playing foul.
You're there. The final payment will hit your account this afternoon. Go home and rest for the baby.
Sure. I'll leave first.
What do you mean?
Isn't it obvious? It's not your child at all. The father vanished when he knew I was pregnant. I couldn't afford to raise it alone. Then this gentleman paid me to get close to you.
To pretend I got pregnant quickly? The show's over. I got the money, so I'm out.
Sherlyn Tong, you set me up. You cost me my shares and made me divorce Vivian Lin. Now I have nothing.
Set you up? You dug your own grave? Who was the one who became infertile? And who looked for women because his wife couldn't conceive? That's why you're divorced, Sebastian Tong. If you hadn't had those wicked thoughts, no one could have hurt you.
Sherlyn Tong, don't get ahead of yourself. Sherlyn Tong, don't get ahead of yourself. I don't believe every woman can be bought by you. Even if I divorce Vivian Lin, I can find 10 more women. I'll have a child faster than an unmarried old woman like you.
Sherlyn, I told you before, we should get married as soon as possible. I'll give you a child.
No need. This is my prenatal report. I'm already pregnant. And it's a boy. The grandson you've always wanted.
That's impossible. I've never even touched you. How could you be pregnant? That's impossible. I've never even touched you. How could you be pregnant?
Because the child is mine.
It's you.
James Chu. Why act so devoted now?
That's great, brother-in-law. I've already prepared another clean plot with more potential as planned. I'll tell that old geezer the news before the family dinner tonight. I'll use this plot to replace him and partner with the Chu clan. That old geezer will definitely give me the president position.
Young Master Tong is truly brilliant. I didn't choose the wrong partner.
Can I get all the shares now? Can I get all the shares now?
You're a pregnant woman without the Chu family support. Can you manage the company?
How has the Tong clan developed under me these 5 years? You know very well. The Tong clan will only get better under my leadership.
Sherlin Tong, my Chu clan will never let the Tong clan off. You and your secretary just wait.
Chu clan? Let's get reacquainted. My name is Sean Ji, head of the Shea Group. I'm not just here to help Sherlin with family matters today. There's something more important. Sherlin, will you marry me?
I do.
Good, good, good. The head of the Share family as my son-in-law, I approve of this marriage. The shares are all yours.
This guy graduated from University A. His internship experience is impressive. This girl has more experience, but she seems a bit introverted. Who do you think should stay in the general manager's office?
The guy has a good image. He's good for external communication. The girl is good too, with solid basic skills. I can't decide.
What are you doing?
She looks like a vixen to me.
She's here for a professional interview. What are you thinking? Can't blame President Xi for overthinking. After all, that's how he started. Those who rose as the other one are the toughest on homewreckers.
Honey, why are you hiring a male secretary? Am I not enough?
The company needs to grow. We have to hire people.
But back then, I only got close to you by applying. But back then, I only got close to you by applying.
You're a father now and still so jealous? All right. I was planning to hire more women anyway. We won't hire that guy, okay?
You're the best. Mummy's the best, right, baby? Remember to eat. I made this myself.
President Tong, this is what they call sweet troubles.
You talk too much.